We're all motorcycle junkies. We're pure motorcycle sports guys, from motocross, road racing, drag racing, the whole gambit. If you take a look around, I mean, we have a pretty upscale retail shop. We have, as you see behind me, Triumph and Ducati. These are the best, the absolute best. They're commonly referred to as the Ferrari of motorcycles. With the Ducati, we have a Monster 696. It's well under $10,000. The average person that was interested in a new motorcycle could afford a Ducati Monster with little or no trouble. It's a very sexy brand. It's a very artistic brand. I think the Italians, they design something beautiful first, and then they figure out how to make it and sell it second. With Triumph, we do have a cruiser line, so Triumph has cruisers as well, which would be more akin to what Harley-Davidson offers. They're pretty much purely a cruiser-style motorcycle. The Triumph is the longest-running motorcycle manufacturer there is. It's the oldest to beat Harley by a year, I believe. We also have KTM dirt bikes. And KTM is a huge brand in off-road racing. They have a lot of championships in hare scrambles and woods-type racing. Not only do you come in and see the products, but we also tell you the history of the brand. So we have a few images up there, lots of text. Read it left to right like a book, and it tells you all about sort of how the manufacturers came about. The Triumph Grill. It is a motorcycle-themed restaurant, but it's very tastefully motorcycle themed. I think when we take a look in there, you'll notice the different architectural value of the space. There's old motorcycle hubs hanging from the ceiling at different levels with spokes sticking out. The sconce lighting is motorcycle headlights with matching shocks to hold them up. Just a very, very unique restaurant with a fantastic menu. We wanted it to be motorcycle themed, and Triumph is not trademarked as a word. So we actually did contact Triumph North America initially several years ago and did ask their permission, and they were absolutely, open-armed, do it. And, 2.5 years later, here we are with the Triumph dealership attached. So it really worked out for the best. This museum is sort of the vision and passion of Steve Smith. He developed the Moto Museum. It's just a very, very unique museum. We have, again, around 100 motorcycles over there, most of them pre-war. A really avid motorcyclist won't have heard of many of these bikes over there. We have a 3-seat Bomerland, for example. It was made in Czechoslovakia back around 1930. Very interesting bike. It's red and yellow. It looks like a cross between a McDonald's ad and a fire truck. As you tour through the museum, you'll see most bikes have a little plaque with them, and on the plaque is a story that tells a little bit about the bike, possibly about its uniqueness, and generally where it came from, how we came about it. About 70% of the motorcycles came from Europe or Australia, and the other 30% came from here in the States. And we have a big space over there, a big gallery as we call it, and that's been very popular to lease out for special events, whether it be wedding receptions or sales meetings, charity events. We've actually had 2 weddings here now where the wedding and the reception took place on site here. During the week, Monday through Friday, the museum is open from 10 to 4 as long as there's no event going on, and there's no admission. This is a very, very unique event space and a very cool motorcycle museum. Our industry knowledge is second to none, I would say, at least in this market, and we just have a lot of fun here. We refer to it as Disneyland.
So go to SpotTVstl.com and make a comment on this video, and you could win some Ducati apparel courtesy of MotoEuropa. That way you can look styling in one of these while you're riding one of these.